Kenny, way to go. You swam a good race there. Oh, you're cold. Obviously, this beard didn't slow you down any. What did you do to train for this?
I grew my beard.
You grew your beard. Well, you were in...
Actually, I did about 80 laps for 2 weeks.
Good heavens. Well, no wonder you're in great shape. Look at this body. Is this a body? Yeah. All right. And to congratulate you, your team captain, Sandy Duncan.
Thank you.
Hey. All right. Well, that's one for the West, but the East will come back on strong, so we'll catch you all later. Back to you, Alex.
Well, Coach Diller, your team didn't win.
Well, there's a lot of reasons. There aren't as many as pools in the East, and we trained on grass, and I found out it's a lot different in the water.
That's not bad. We just got word from Joe Smith in the tent, and let's go cut to him right now.
We're finding Helen Schneider and Tanya Tucker getting ready for the big endurance race. All set?
All set.
Okay, girls, go get them.
Okay.
Now, the West is taking this competition very seriously. There's Tanya Tucker warming up for her next race, the Team Endurance Relay. Good one. Whoops. And Rod Stewart is getting ready for the half-mile relay. There's the University High School band. They'll help a lot. The whole stadium is coming alive. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders have got them fired up. We've got our reporters, Christy McNichol and Michelle Phillips, getting the inside stories. Susan Anton and Barbie Bentner scouting the team. Right now, the score is East 35 and West 58. We'll be back with more action. Don't go away.
Now I'd like to introduce our next contestants. In lane 1 for the East, Chico Shanana. Denny Green Shanana. Hey, Bowser Shanana. Johnny Contardo Shanana. Helen Schneider. Tito Jackson. And in lane 2 for the West, we have Al McKay, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Thomas McClary from the Commodores. Tanya Tucker. Phil Bailey, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Leif Garrett. And Marlon Williams from the Commodores. Now we're ready for the event. Remember, this is Team Endurance Relay, and there are 6 members on each team. Starting out for the East, we have Chico from Shanana, and for the West, Al McKay, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And it's Chico from Shanana.
I came out here this morning, and I said, oh, I can't do this. I couldn't even get over a hurdle, much less run a whole race, but...
Go back and tune up the
They
voice,
knew it.
Helen.
I'm going to.
Thanks for being
a
with
lot.
us. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Man, Commodore's Thomas McClary.
Yes, sir. You see, Mom, I told you to do it. It was a great race.
You really can jump and run, baby.
All right, baby.
You won it. And Leif Garrett.
We got it. We did it, baby. Hey.
Sensational running. Guys, you look great out there. Get
Thanks
back
a
in the
lot.
tent and rest, okay?
Now let's meet the contenders in the men's 60-yard dash.
Screening Scott Simon. On off.
Yeah, Ronald LaPriere, Commodores.
Bobby Alessi, the Alessi brothers.
Andrew Woolfolk, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Jocko from Shanana. I want these guys from the West to give us a break. We're going to meet them outside after this meet.
William Guest, Gladys Knight, and Phipps.
Jackie Jackson.
Philip Bailey, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
All right, the men are lining up, getting ready.
Fran Sheehan from Boston. And my man here is one heck of an athlete from Gladys Knight and the Pips, Mr. Bubba Knight. Over here we have Billy Alessi, who's going to burn him up in lane 5 for the East. Go, Billy.
Hey, I have William King from the Commodores, right, William? Yeah.
Santini from Sha-Na-Na.
Priest from the East. Ronald LaPrade from the Commodores. Go, man.
Marlon Jackson from the Jacksons. Marlon, you got to win this one. I don't care about you guys making money, but I need it.
Alex,
What?
before we go on with the race, we have to go in the tent and talk to Joe Smith.
Okay, we're going to intrude on Tanya Tucker, the lovely little country western singer here. Tanya, you got a busy day today, don't you?
Yeah, real busy.
What do you think you're going to do best of all the events today?
I don't know. The relays, probably, because we have teamwork on that, you know. Maybe the swimming, did real good in that. Maybe the bike race.
Have you ever done much bike riding before?
Yeah, I've done quite a bit.
Well, don't fall off.
I'm going to try not to.
Thanks a lot. Now back to the field.
Okay. This is the men's 220-yard run, staggered start. And it's to keep in mind that the reason for a staggered...
The girls are getting ready for the upcoming bicycle event. And Rod Stewart is warming up on the soccer field for his battle with Rich Tandy of ELO. Right now it's the West 106, East 64. There's still a long way to go in this contest. There's some good cheers.
This is the women's bicycle race, which means they'll go a little more than 440 yards.
Alex! Well,
Yes.
the West right now has 106 points, and the East has 64. This event here is worth 31 points, so I think if the East comes anywhere near that number, they'll fill in the gap pretty good.
It's really great, Christy. I'm glad that you said that to everyone out here. But Newt Rockney wouldn't really care. You know, remember Newt, don't you? You don't remember Newt. Okay, the contestants in lane number 1 is Anne Murray, and Anne, you're Canadian, and my mom was from Pugwash, Canada.
Pugwash, that's 8 miles from where I come from.
Yeah? Is it fun up there?
It's not far from Tattamagush or Stewiacke or Shubenacadie or any of those.
Sounds exotic. In lane number 2, Tanya Tucker. In lane number 2 for the East, Latoya Jackson of the Jacksons. In lane number 4 from the West, Joan Jett from the Runaways. And for the East, in lane number 5, Helen Schneider. Lane number 6 for the West, Vicky Blue with the Runaways. Good luck, ladies. It's a good start on a wet track. It rained earlier today, but I don't think it will affect the competitors. Well, it looks like an all-West 1, 2, 3 so far with Tanya Tucker, Joan Jett, and Vicky Blue taking the early lead. Stretching it out a little bit now is Tanya Tucker and Joan Jett. Now Joan Jett is starting to close in a little bit on Tanya Tucker. Coming into the final stretch, it's still Tanya Tucker in front, followed by Joan Jett. Joan Jett is now making her bid to the inside. It's Tanya Tucker and Joan Jett. Now it's Jett and Tucker. Joan Jett has finally taken the lead. It's Joan Jett, Tanya Tucker, and Vicky Blue. It looks like an all-West win. It is. It's Joan Jett first, Tanya Tucker, and Vicky Blue. And the winner, Joan Jett.
She said in the beginning of this race, she said she was going to win, and she won. Now the West is really ahead. Let's give her a big hand. Congratulations. Okay, here's that in the men's 440.
Here are the lane assignments for the 440. Ronald LaPrade in lane 8. And Randy Jackson in lane 7. There's William King in 6. Jackie Jackson in 5. Bubba Knight in 4. Billy Alessi in 3. Ralph Johnson in lane 2, and Marlon Jackson in lane 1. They're lining up. It's a staggered start for the 440.
All for the East! right now, let's go to Joe Smith.
Okay, from the Runaways, we have Joan Jett and Vicky Blue. How you doing?
Fine.
Are these stretching? What are you in?
60-yard dash.
60-yard dash. Are you great speedsters or are you long-distance runners?
We can hold our own, I guess.
In good shape?
Pretty well.
We're looking for you to come through. Your team needs some points now.
The yellow team? We're doing good. We're winning everything, yeah.
And have you participated in piling up the points?
Yeah.
Well, go get them in this one. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye.
The crowd's eager to see the next event, the women's 60-yard dash. The West is leading right now, 138 to 94. There's a long way to go.
Running the 60-yard dash. In lane 1 is Janet Jackson from the Jacksons. In lane 2 is Joan Jett from the Runaways. Marilyn McCoo in lane 3.
Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door.
In lane 4 is Sandy West from the Runaways. Anne Murray is in lane 5.
Spread your tiny wings and fly away. And take the snow back with you where it came from on that day.
Lane 6 has Gladys Knight.
My imagination to think of good reasons to keep on keeping on. Keep on, keep on.
LaToya Jackson is in lane 7. And in the toughest lane is Vicky Blue from the Runaways.
It's a time to compete and a time to renew friendships.
Well, I have been renewing some old acquaintances. I haven't seen Kenny Loggins for a while, and he gave me a couple of songs that became hits for me, and I've worked with Tanya Tucker, I've worked with Freddie Fender, but the rest of the folks are new for me, and it's been great fun meeting these people. I just do my work and go home to Canada usually, and this has given me a great opportunity to meet some new people and some of my favorites.
I really came because I thought it would be a lot of fun, even though I knew I wasn't exactly in shape. I'm not what you call athletic, but hey, I said this is going to be such great fun.
Gladys Knight will be occupying lane 6 for the West as all the women line up for the 60-yard dash. Now, to the right of your screen in yellow jerseys are Joan Jett and Sandy West. Sandy West in lane 4 and Joan Jett in lane 2. They are heavy favorites in this competition because they took first and second in the women's 100-yard dash. And as we predicted, Joan Jett is off to a strong lead in this race with Sandy West coming in very strong. And Sandy West is going to take the women's 60-yard dash with Joan Jett in second and Anne Murray coming across the line for the East, getting a badly needed 6 points in third place. So it's a 1-2 finish for Sandy West and Joan Jett, giving their team, the West, 156 points and the East 107 points. But remember, there are 11 more events to go in this Rock and Roll Sports Classic.
It is official now. I get that call. Sandy West is our winner. We're going to send it right now to Alex Karras and a couple of our reporters. Take it, Alex.
Michelle Phillips is with me, Fred Travalina, where they're going to do the play-by-play, and let's go and get them.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, for the East team, in the first half, Denny Green of the Sha-Na-Na, Rich Tandy of ELO, the wonderful Marlon Jackson of the Jacksons. And now, playing in the second half, Fran Sheehan of Boston, Jackie Jackson of the Jacksons, Santini of Sha-Na-Na, and Johnny Catardo of Sha-Na-Na. Let's go get them, boys. And now for the West team. In the first half,